tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Man, please. Let's see what we got going on.
Here we go, here we go. 15, 1, 15, 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Amen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete here. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He ain't doing nothing at all.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, Haywood.
2nd and 10. Washington's got it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, did he catch that?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That's Isaiah Simmons, man.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen.
I can't, because I can't. Say it again.
Weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Nah, that's
extra point by Cyber, up and good.
Kelly,
that makes the score 7-0.
I got some Dan Marino.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number one goal is what?
I think he just got hurt on the kickoff.
Number 3 goal, the biggest goal,
man, he just got hurt on the kickoff. I want to say that's when he just got hurt.
Heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down. Looking to throw. Complete to Washington.
How in the world does that happen, man?
9 yards on the pickup.
We ain't got nobody down there. Then he got all day to throw the ball.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. He came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
They'll set up a throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Absolutely.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun.
You say he coming that way just soon and very soon, huh?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
I don't know what that big shot
right out of the gate.
At
worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Steelers send out their punter now. As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, puts them in that position.
That's all gonna got through that hole just then.
Nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
I saw daylight just then.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Watch the boot. Check it back. Hey!
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll drop the throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Watson now to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Michelle going to try again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts,
That nigga get nowhere. He the definition of going nowhere fast.
In the end zone.
Oh, we need to. Oh, he's still up.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24.
You got them fins back, baby. Send me
down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I would say
I'm trying to figure out why we ain't got nobody over there, man. Just nobody.
Different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage.
He was definitely about to do that.
He's brought down. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side, complete. It's Frazier. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
He fast, too. Derek Bryan. Like 78, 79. Defensive.
And Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Come on.
Big Becton.
Back to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Unable
to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot.
Big
It's going to bring up 4th down.
Big 378.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
the
defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop.
That's why I don't put that nigga at running back.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ricky guy got, well, not Ricky, but nah, he took a first and a play.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, they run with Michelle, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Right.
2nd and 1.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that nigga in this shenanigans today, man. Every time I put him in the game, try to get him some touches, that nigga want to go get hurt.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Ryan Shazier.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got
he ain't done nothing for you,
2nd and 5.
That's tough.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Quick.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
To throw on 3rd down. Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Look at that bullshit.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man, I'm trying to figure out why in the world that nigga didn't get that ball and go down, man. Get the ball and go down. No, you can't catch.
Yeah, I think you got to let them play.
He did
The
get hit.
officials are instructed.
Yeah, he
if
did
there's
get hit.
contact coming from both sides,
Man, that's a good punt.
let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
He doing everything but
This
catching the
defense has been
football.
very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap. It felt like they had to try and keep him upright.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They don't give it here to his They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Thomas Adams.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 59 yards. That pass was heavily defended on 3rd down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
I mean, I knew it was coming. Like you said, he's going to have to give you one. Jeez, I ain't need to be on 4th down with 70 yards down the field.
And realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 2nd down now. It's Frazier. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
This
is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, take away. Take the points.
He can't drop a pass now.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's what you did. You pushed the finishing move button.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A gain of 32 that time. Well, that certainly changes things. Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out.
Nice.
Instead, they get the big play.
White boy.
Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I'm just trying to figure out why in the world. Let's see.
To throw is Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I don't even get why that would even be a pass that he would even think. What happened?
You do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Yeah, I ain't mad about it. But I am mad about it.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
55, my God, 55. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run.
From the gun, here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me.
Nigga beat off the line, man. Washington got to lob the ball up, and he throw it straight to the defender.
Anticipation, great hands, and of course,
almost got that
afterwards to take it all the way to the house. Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head. Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's see. Do we have any plays in this playbook? Let's see.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Watson to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Watson to Michelle on the screen. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Kill. Turn it. Kill, turn it. That's it.
Now Watson going to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Watson now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. From the 35 on 2nd down. Watson. And an alley to run. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Say 31.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Big air. Let's box. Mike, he's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff.
I wasn't even doing number checking down, so I ain't know.
Those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those
those
little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Watson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I was trying to figure out how to get there, man. That dude act like he wanted to. I don't know what he was out there doing.
It's easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield.
I was trying to figure out when he broke that one tackle. I was like, well, shoot, how far are you going to go?
Which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Back to throw, Watson. They'll check this one down to Michelle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack. There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Tired out here, man. Figure something out. Sheesh.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
48 Mike.
Now it's Watson. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Oh, get him over.
His first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
You won't never, and I mean never see the game again.
But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did
right there. Tell us, man, Coach would tell us, as long as we tell him we tired, he was all right. But he better not look out there and see we tired. He said, "Shoot, if you say you tired, I'm good. But if I look out there and see you tired, and you ain't saying nothing."
Here's a run with Mixon, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon.
Y'all ain't gonna back these niggas. Y'all ain't gonna block these niggas.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So that's going to move him half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
Oh.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Ain't got nothing going on.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play.
Man, the thing glitched on me, man. I'm telling you, The doggone kicked me that glitched on me, man. I kicked that thing perfect, man. The kicked me that glitched on me, man.
Got you feeling in the end zone.
Man. I'm definitely not loading up for no hour and trying to lose.
They'll wind up about 4 yards shy
I don't
of
care
where
who
he
I'm
would have been
playing.
if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Say what? Right, and lose? Oh, no, sir. Yeah, I ain't doing that at all. No better than that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Come on, man. That man done jumped up there and kicked my man in the face, man.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time. Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Frazier, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I thought they were about to call another pass in the scene.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon.
Oh, get out of it, Mixon.
And all the way down to the 37. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
Oh, for who?
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident.
Yeah, I sure will, cuz. I sure about to cut back in and get that nigga the biz wide, the biz naive.
Makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
I should have.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to sling this deep down.
Oh, man. What?
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I don't understand it, man.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender,
the man is wide open, man. Like, I just don't get why they don't call a holding call.
And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Watson. It's a short one here. Complete
Come
to the tight
on,
end.
Metcalf.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Okay.
His position and he's listed as a tight
I'm trying to get a touchdown. That nigga out there, he ain't touched the soul.
Guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Yeah, that nigga shoulder shrug. That look at him
into a pretty
up
nice
there with that bush.
Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
Right.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This nigga will cover 2.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
All the way
nice
up the
effort
field,
to knock that one away and bring
all
up 2nd
the way
down.
up the field. I just don't understand it, man.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Watson throwing again. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah. Slow man.
Sony Michel with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
They so happy to be in the end zone.
The backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
This will
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Kicking the ball down the middle of the field.
They'll be taken in the end zone.
BX ran it back. BX ran one back on the whatever we played.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ran that thing back for sure.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to throw here. Going top shelf for Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's my boy.
You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates.
Catch the ball!
Shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. Here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
He done back. That nigga done bagged up and came up there and molly-whopped that nigga. I don't blame him. I'd put that thing on the ground, too.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
All right, so let's go to the 4th quarter, see what we got going on.
It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Watson looks to throw again. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Now all of a sudden Metcalf can't catch.
Now it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it.
You don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. None of us know who McManus is.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Watson now to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing.
We gotta look good. We gotta look good for Thanksgiving Day.
That lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work.
That's how they breaking all them tackles. Them niggas can't get no home. They can't get no hold to them niggas. Them niggas got 8. We spat it up. Man, we spat it up out here. We spat it up out this joint. Everybody come in the bed to get some. They get their own spat person. We don't have equipment, guys. We got spat people. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. See, that's what I've been talking about, man. I'm gonna start kicking that. I'm gonna start scum kicking that thing like everybody else. Yeah.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Look at me, zipper. Mike 2, watch 2. Hey, Haywood. Step.
On play action, they'll throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll
you had a nigga over there on that left side.
He was so open. Right,
it didn't make no sense. That nigga whooped my dude off the line, cuz. He was so open. It did that right there. I'm glad I looked over there.
You're a nice guy. That was
you
kind of
see that? That's a touch.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
You just want to know one thing. I just need to know one thing. Is Juju there?
On 1st and 10, Watson going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
Stupid now.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover.
You talking about,
under pressure, they got him again.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
2nd and long. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
So Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches. When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Mike six. Here we go. Mike six, let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Looking
That
deep.
is my fault there. Ain't nobody going to catch him. That's my fault. Good pass. That's all me there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Beat off the line.
92 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and Turducken he always talked about. Special when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh,
or the
too.
whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there. Watson on first down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Man, he messed that nigga, put that nigga on the sideline. He put him on the sideline. Hey, go sit down, man.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Put that nigga on that sideline.
On the run, it's Mixon.
One person to get him.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Watson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Nobody.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. Off of play action, it's Watson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. Now a first down throw, Watson. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
They pick routed my man.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Oh, my God.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to step the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Oh, you kidding me?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt.
30 yards.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3
Man, they messed me over, shoot. They let one of my best receivers not even, he ain't even catch the ball.
Enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I
He'll drop to throw.
Now this nigga catching the ball between 7 people. He about to hold on to it.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a
he about to hold on to it between 7 folks now.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
You draw Porter. Hey, Delta. Hey, Sam off. You got time right there. Big dribble.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Fights off the defender. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Let it roll and it's picked. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He's going to air one out. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. This will be caught by Brown.
Oh, we got it. Oh,
the Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
A.J. Brown.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Got a man. It's Brown.
One more time.
Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Again, it's Watson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues.
The white boy.
Touchdown. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. Cybered on for the PAT. And the lead will grow by one more.
That white boy got 96 speed. He said, man, put me in the game, coach.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.